So one thing that I noticed after the 2008 recession, America experienced a mortgage collapse. We didn't. Canada is still riding that artificial bubble, and they can't. So Todd said the kids are waiting to get the easy inheritance too nowadays as a boost.
Yes.
Kind of a sad reality for a lot of lonely seniors. Yeah.
And I agree with that. See, it's just so sad. Like, could you imagine? Okay, let's just say we have really selfish children who don't want to do anything, and they've been leeching off of society or whatever this entire time. And it was like, would you give up your hard-earned money that you've busted your butt off for so long to your kids who don't want to work and do anything? That kind of, like, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of makes you like, huh,
Well,
I don't
I
know. I think I need a break. I don't know.
I get where they're coming from. I do. And now
I,
because they don't have that opportunity, they're gonna turn towards the free stuff.
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember,
that's a problem.
well,
I wanted to comment on something Kim said.
yeah, go for it.
This concept of boomers. I mean, like, if you, I don't know what do you want to call them, the super boomers, the ones that fought in World War II, they got absolutely screwed over by the boomers. So,
Huh?
so they were fiscally responsible, and they're saving up money, and then Pierre Trudeau comes in, and he prints money, and when, like, he basically printed their savings out of existence. So the boomers screwed over their parents. The parents, they robbed them of their wealth, and then the boomers start racking up this debt. And I'm not blaming them, but they started this whole Canada pension thing. The whole Canada pension plan, the purpose was to get their parents, the boomers' parents, to retire, so that the boomers could get into the workforce. So they disrupted everything, and then they've created this horrible system that they're now handing over to their youth, their grandchildren. But in addition to that, they cannot, to answer your question, Tyler, they cannot give that money away. They'll literally stop. The boomers are now completely incapable of surviving on their own. They're literally at the mercy of the Canada pension.
Well, we can look at it this way. Wealth typically lasts 3 generations. All the people that came back from World War II, what did they do? They built this country. They built industry, they built jobs, they built, you know, basically they built Canada.
Yep.
Their children just had to maintain the machinery. That was it. And now their children have no idea how the machine was even built. I think that's where we are. We have no idea how any of this works. The people that have maintained the machinery went, well, do we really want to work in a factory all day? Like, look at what my parents built. Look at it. I don't want to have to go to work, but what I can do is I can make it cheaper for everyone because I want cheap shit. I want that cheaper stuff. What? We'd be good basement suite tenants, adopt a senior to help the mortgage. Pretty. That's
What do
and
they
that.
call it? The mortgage
Oh,
helper.
Yeah,
wow.
and that's
Horrible.
that's what people are having to do. They're actually having to have their parents move in. And I'm not necessarily opposed to it. Like, I think the one reason why Canada and Canadians are getting our asses kicked so hard is because the people that we import are very community oriented. I got into quite a few
Very
spats with
family oriented too. Yeah.
with the old stock Canadian kind of views of, well, they're importing all these people. It's like, well, can you really blame them? Like, they came here, they're willing to help each other, they're willing to build those communities, and we're always kind of I did this on my own. I didn't need help. I built this, but I built this building with my own fingers, with my own blood, sweat, and tears. It's like, well, no, they just went. I got like 20 of my buddies, and we built this house, and then we built 40 more while you were still, toiling away on building number one.
Well, there's this house in the Maples in Winnipeg, and it's on this street called Nahill. And when they were first building it, I literally, like, to this day, I'm like, oh, it's Prince Nahil. Because it's literally this like big house. They have like an outlook. It almost looks like a tower that's got like you can look out all the windows around it and stuff like that. And there's like one part here, and then there's like a walkway across. There's multiple garages. It's not one family that lives in that place. It's multiple families that live there.
Mhm.
And that's the thing, is that they have these big homes, or even normal sized homes, but they have multiple people living in it. And a lot of people who come from Europe or other countries and stuff like that, that are more family oriented. We have neighbors who are from Venezuela. They have their mother living with them. Like that is just how it is. When you went to, my sister went to or no, even oh, the great Canadian Ecuador, in Ecuador.
Oh, Mark
He,
Vandermaas,
with
fantastic
him
guy.
too, like he said, they don't have any old folks homes because yeah,
You're
thank you.
not supposed to have that. Yeah, that's just
Because
yeah.
they don't have old folks homes and stuff like that there.
That's something that you just
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's
have.
your family takes care of you.
It's difficult. Like if you have family members that are
I agree.
aging, their minds fading, but you almost, it's a responsibility, and if you don't do that, then your society starts to decay. I wanted to just say something. Am I laggy?
No, Kim is.
I agree.
Oh.
That was the private chat payment. Jesus.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'll never make a good spy. Um, I just wanted to tie what Kim said with uh, I used to live in a house in West Vancouver that was built in the 70s in Canada. I think it was 73. It had something like 6 or 7 bedrooms, but it only had 2 bathrooms. Fast forward to today, if you have more bathrooms than you have bedrooms. Like
Yeah.
every bedroom has a dedicated bathroom, and we're atomizing everybody. Like the West is committing suicide. I've seen this since I came to Canada, because I was like like a third world sort of guy. We came from nothing, and I look at the West and I'm like, holy crap! Like the family units being destroyed, and and it's just gotten worse and worse.
100%. Like, she brought up our neighbors, and they came from Venezuela. An interesting story that the husband tells me is they used to get Cubans would come to Venezuela, and they'd say, "What happened in Cuba is happening here.
Mhm.
Don't let it happen, because look at what happened to Cuba." And now he comes to Canada and says, "Look at what happened in Venezuela. It's happening here. Don't let it happen here."
Yeah. Yeah.
And
We have a friend from that came from communist Germany. Same thing.
yeah,
I can do you one even more terrifying. I know a lot of Iranians that fled Iran, the tyranny of Iran, and they came to Canada, and all of them were 100% on board with the COVID tyranny. And I'm like, how do you not see this? At least with the Canadians, you could say they've never seen tyranny. You've
mhm.
seen tyranny, you've lived in it, and you're still falling for the same trap. So that argument that tyranny is only 2 generations away, no, it's 0 generations away.
Yeah. Well, and I think because, and actually, in to directly answer that, in speaking with some East Indian guys, that when they come to Canada, they're given like a false view that Canada can't do that. It's Canada. They can't lie. Why would they lie about this? And then I think eventually a lot of, but I've seen guys that go, this is what I left this. I didn't think that I would have to fight communism in my new home. And
Right.
that's terrifying. I, I like with that stuff, I
100%.
will sit down and shut up and listen to the people that say, I know what this is. My family fled from
Yeah.
it. And up,
Something
okay.
about Eastern Europeans, they're the ones that I found saw this more for whatever reason. The ones that live behind the Iron Curtain, they saw this coming.
Hmm.
100%.
Yeah,
It's
and
funny because people who were born here, they're literally like, you'll tell them these things. Oh, well, so and so said that, like it's literally writings on the wall. This is turning, they left communist Germany and now it's becoming communist Germany here. Like there's literally signs. And they're like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Da-da-da. No, I might not. But I know the person that came from there should have seen it. Like, and they just don't want to listen to it. They turn the blind eye and they're just like, no, just lies.
no,
Fake news.
it's the normal bias. It can't
You know,
happen here. It's Canada. It can't
you
happen
know
here.
who I oh, there are the comments. There we go. Matt Alexander, Josh Alexander's dad.
Okay.
I actually did a live stream with him, and we were talking about how, like, people just want to be happy in Canada. Like, they want their beer, they want their hockey game, they want to have their barbecues. Vino, there you go. As long as they have those things, they can turn a blind eye to the transing of their kids, um, like the land declarations, COVID, and that's the problem that we have.
Yeah, and as your question asks, like, so in Manitoba, basically all of downtown Winnipeg is owned by the Métis Federation, all of it, and so what they're doing. So you pay your taxes. You're a good boy or girl or zer or whatever toaster. You pay your taxes.
Ugh, use those words.
Your government takes that money, gives it to the Indian bands, and then they go and buy your property. You're literally funding your own communist takeover.
Well, yeah, well, what happened in BC, right? And it was
Mhm.
in Surrey. No, it was not. Where was it in
Well,
BC?
Richmond, Kamloops,
Richmond is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, yeah,
Cam
yeah.
there was just a big thing there that they wanna take all of Kamloops.
Well, yeah, but okay, let's go to Richmond, the one that actually went through. I mean, that's the thing too. Like I was talking to a coworker of mine who's from India, and literally when that went through, she's like, "This is why I would never own land in Canada because it's literally any second they can just take it away and be like, oh, this is actually so and so's land." Like, and it's absolutely hi, puppy. Sorry. Aw.
Easily distracted, I see.
I know, right?
I am. I'm really sorry. Especially when it comes to animals. Even though I'm a horrible human being. But yeah, like, and she literally has a point there because she, like, if she were to buy land, can you imagine the people in Richmond right now who have that land? Like, well, what have I been paying taxes for? Who have I been paying taxes to? So now what? What does this mean? You're just gonna come take my land and I'm SOL? I have no home, no nothing.
That
Like
that's
that's
and
insane.
that's what Payman had asked, and I said that, when those people go to renew their mortgage, it'll say that you are not paying a mortgage. In fact, now it's a land lease that's owned by the band. You don't
Yeah.
own it. You're signing a 99-year lease.
God,
It's the same thing
99 years. That's
that's the same
insane.
thing they do in China. You sign a 99-year lease. The government owns it. You're just paying them.
I was talking to this gentleman. His name escapes me now, but he was the OG guy that did Canada as a Myth, like before the it went popular. He did this,
Oh,
and what he said was, out east, they didn't have property, like they didn't own property. But in British Columbia, because they panicked because America was invading, they gave us property rights. So fee simple means you own your property. But what the courts have done is they've come in and they've been very clever. They said, no, 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 we're invalidating, we're not taking away your fee simple license. We're invalidating the original transfer. So you essentially stole it. Like whoever you bought it from originally stole the land. But they've poked the hornet's nest because now people are going to say, like, wait a minute, what does it even mean to own land? Because like you guys are talking about a 99-year lease. Well, if you can technically fee simple is 99-year lease. If in 99 years or 150 years or whatever, the government can just come and say sorry, but not sorry.
Mm-hmm. It was never yours to begin with. It was never yours
Yeah,
to
and
begin with.
what does that mean exactly? Like, I can't even imagine if someone were to come and be like, "Hey, so your home and the land that you've been paying for, actually, it's not your land." Oops. It's
Isn't
somebody
it
else's.
isn't it
Well, I'm
messed
sorry, I
up?
bought and paid for it. I don't care who I bought and paid for it from, but I bought and paid for it. Then it's up to you, I would feel. If you sold me the land, to now you have to pay the rightful owners of the land, not me. I've already paid my stuff. Like, do you know what I mean?
Not
It's
really.
theft. It's
I think.
theft. No, I totally understand what Kim is saying. It's theft.
Thank you.
Kim buys a lollipop. I come and I punch her in the face and I take her lollipop. And
Deserved.
she's like, I want my $1.50 back. like you bought that land. That was your land. You cultivated
my
it. You
lollipop.
paid property tax. And now they're saying it's not yours. The property tax one that's another issue as well.